Your thoughts on how you played tonight and your season returning to the court after almost a year away?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Case. It's hard to kind of reflect on all of that right now at this moment. Um, it'll take a couple days to kind of just have opportunity to decompress and reflect back on this season. Um, with that being said, being able to have another opportunity at this game, um, Portland. If you want to say revive is the word, but allowing me to come in and just be myself and be who I am and do what I do best. So I will always be appreciative of that. Um, Being on this team, I've learned a lot. You know, Being out the game for a year and then coming back and really having a different perspective on things and a different appreciation, but also a different energy. Um, that time off forced me to tap into something else, dig deep in the well from a mental standpoint, to be able to come out here and handle what this experience was about.
Next question is coming from Dwight James with NBC Sports Northwest.
Melo, you feel like you want to play again next year?
Oh, man, you don't gotta ask that question. Yeah, that's not even something that I'm considering not doing. In my mind is I'll be right back. I'll be right back in the fray of things whenever that next season comes.
Next question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Carmelo, your career overlapped a little bit there with Cliff Robinson as far as the tail end. Do you recall playing against him, or what type of player was he?
For a brief stint, I think early when I first came into the NBA, I think around 03 was, he was kind of on his way out, finishing up his career, but just being a student of the game and knowing what he brought to the game, remembering those times with him with the Blazers as a kid growing up, wearing the headband, was something I was always intrigued by. He was a guy that kind of, set that tone from that standpoint. As you can see, I've been wearing a headband as far as I can remember. So, he would never be forgotten for what he brought to the game, his approach to the game, and just what he brought to the city of Portland and the Portland organization.
Next question is coming from Jason Quick with The Athletic.
Melo, what type of things will you value when it comes time to make a decision where you play next year?
I pray that it can be Portland. Honestly, think that I found a home in Portland. I got comfortable with the organization. I got comfortable with the guys on the team. They got comfortable with me. And at this point in my career, I do think that that's the best fit for me, the best situation, especially having this experience now and kind of just getting my feet wet and just coming in and just being who I am and staying true to myself. I really hope that it can be, Portland at the end of the day where, we give ourselves a chance to keep this team together, get guys healthy, and get another run at it.
Next question is coming from AJ McCord with the Coin 6 News.
Hey, Carmelo, so one of the things that you've talked about is just how much you enjoy investing in the younger generation of NBA players. I'm wondering what it meant to you to be able to do that in such a setting as the bubble, where you guys are together all the time, and especially over the last 3 days talking about things that are much bigger than basketball. How much did that mean to you to invest in the younger generation?
It definitely was it was fun. It was an investment. A mental investment and an emotional investment coming down here to the bubble, being around guys, being around the team, my teammates, getting to know them on a personal level. When you plan through the season, everybody played, go home, they're around their family, but this bubble, this campus forced us to, spend a lot of time together and get to know one another. And I would never forget this experience.
The next question is coming from Manolo Rodriguez with TIB Deportes in Puerto Rico.
Melo, what words do you have for all the people that doubted yourself coming back? And how active are you going to be after the bubble? You being very active in the island of Puerto Rico.
Well, the first question, I don't really have anything to say to those people. I've always stayed true to myself, believed in myself, know who I am. And you know, a lot of times when good things happen to those who stay true to themselves, and I'm experiencing that. I'm a prime example of that. So as long as I always stay true to myself, I feel like good things happen. And in the midst of me being true to myself, Portland came, which was a great thing for me, a great thing for the organization, just a great time all the way around. In regards to after this in Puerto Rico, I'll be there. You know, I'll be there soon. You know, continuing my work, you know, in the communities and doing what I have to do to bring awareness back, you know, to the island and things that's going on. So that's an ongoing thing. That work never stops for me.
All right, our final questions coming from Jason Witt with The Athletic.
Melo, with how emphatically you just said that you would like to come back to Portland, how much have you thought about that? Is that just kind of a passing thought that has recently come into your mind, or have you been feeling that for a while? And if you could elaborate more on why you think this is such a good fit for you.
I mean, I think you guys saw it, why this is a good fit for me. Whenever you find a situation that's comfortable and allow you to be who you are, you want to stay in that situation. There's no need to try different things when something is working. So it's something that I haven't thought about. Actually, even now, it's something that I'm not even thinking about that. When it happens, it happens. If it happens, it happens. But it's something that I consider myself already coming back, so it's not even something I've thought about.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.